Hey everyone. So I just thought I'd bring you along. I'll be cold packing some tomatoes and then canning them. So thought I would take you through the process of what's going on. I already started, so these are all peeled already. And next I have another variety in here. Those are actually peeled as well. So what I did was I basically took, and this water's not quite boiling, but it's hot enough. So put the tomatoes in there for anywhere from 30 seconds to maybe a minute. Normally you'll see the skin crack. You know that they can be peeled then. Some of the bigger ones didn't actually crack, so I lift them up a little bit, and you can actually feel the skin is loose on the tomato. So then I just basically put them in this Tupperware with cold water, and then I cored them and peeled them. So the large ones over here will actually be quartered. Probably most of them will be quartered. The smaller ones will be halved. I'll put those in my jars. I'm prepping my jars now, so they're actually in boiling water. I have 7 jars in there. So once they boil now for probably about 15 more minutes, then I'll be able to take them out. I'll pack the tomatoes into the jars, and then I will fill them with boiling water. Then I'll cap them, and then I will actually put them back in the water bath for 40 minutes to seal them. So just want to take you through the process, and I'll show you what's going on as I go. Okay, see you shortly. Okay, so I've got 7 canning jars prepped. I just brought them over here. Put the tomatoes behind you guys because I'm running out of room. So what I'm basically going to do is just make these in a decent size so that they'll actually fit in the jars. Make this a little smaller, and we will pop them into jars. Boy, this one is going to fill up this whole jar almost. We're actually going to push them in, fill that jar right up. I did start my lids boiling over there. Make these a little bit smaller. This will be used for soups and stuff like that anyway, so just want to make sure we get as much in these as we can. So I actually have 3 more tomatoes with this batch plus the other ones. So before I fill these, I'm going to need to prep some more jars. Okay, I'm going to prep 5 more jars, turn up the heat a little bit to bring that back to a boil, and then those will have to boil for about 20 minutes. So I'll finish filling what I got here. Now, I most likely will not need 5 more jars, but I do have some pickles. I have some peppers that I can pickle, so I might do that in another jar because I did a batch of those before and they came out good. So once my other jars are ready, I'll bring you back. Okay, so I got the other jar out, which I only think I'm going to need 1 anyways. So varieties of tomatoes, I actually have these ones I'm doing now are the purple Russian tomatoes. And the other ones are a mix of beefsteak, porterhouse, and German red strawberry. This is the last one. Okay, I'm going to have to move and set everything up over by the stove so I can do add the hot water, then cap them and get them in the canning get them in the canning pot. So I'll be back. Okay, so hopefully you can see and hear me okay. So my water's boiling. So basically what I'm going to do now is just ladle them in, let them fill around the tomatoes. I have a plastic spoon that I steamed in the water. Push them around. Okay, I believe that's good. I dropped my spoon, gonna have to wash that. I'm just gonna take a little boiling water. It's hot. Clean the edges. And I don't have all the fancy little tools, so I have my tongs. I'm going to do 4 at a time since I have 8, and 8 won't fit in the canner, in the pot. I'll do 4 at a time. Just snug them finger tight. And they will go into their bath. Okay, we're going to cover them up, bring up the heat, and once they start to boil, they will have to go for 40 minutes. I'm going to turn all these down on low, just to keep the water warm so I don't have to start from scratch. Okay, I'll bring you back when we switch them. So once I put them in, I took them right back out. I didn't add my lemon juice. You have to add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice for a pint to bring the acidity up, which is very important. So I just wanted to make sure you guys saw me do that, because that's important when you're cold packing or canning tomatoes in general. The acidity level needs to be raised. Okay, I'm going to cap them back up. Actually going to get new caps right now. The old caps, the caps that I had on there did not pop, but ow, that's hot. Something on the top of that one. They didn't pop, but I just want to do fresh ones so I can actually re-sterilize those other ones again. Okay, I'm going to cap these up, put them in, bring you back in about 40 minutes. Okay, so 40 minutes is up. I'm going to take these ones out, just set them on the side on the counter so they can cool down. Then I will do the other 4. I already put the lemon juice in them. I will put the water, boiling water, and then they will also get canned. So I don't need to see that portion, but I'll bring you back and show you everything I got when I'm all done. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, we just finished up. So just kind of show you what we got for this year so far. We have these 4 pints of salsa. We actually had 2 additional ones. One's in the fridge now, we gave one away. There's 4 bread and butter. This one's from last year. These 3, and then I had another 4 that we actually gave away. These are refrigerator pickles, just dill pickles. These were not canned. They were just done and put in the fridge. These are tomatoes from this year. Again, cold packed. Those are actually not canned. Those are salt pickles. You don't do any canning process. You just put them in with the salt and everything, and they let them sit. And then we have the 8 things of the tomatoes today. So that's it. If you guys like these kind of videos, please click the like button. Please subscribe and leave a comment. All right? Thanks. See ya.